So the pilot yesterday, Ryan Skrecki, I believe he was what? He was American.
Was he?
I think he was American. He was 42, but this was his first year on the job. That kind of shows you the experience you need to be a good helicopter pilot, because Mount Everest is one of the hardest places you could fly a helicopter. So who's the pilot today?
Our article tells us it is New Zealand pilot Jason Lang.
Okay, New Zealand
pilot Jason Lang.
New Zealand pilot Jason Lang
has a passion for rescue missions.
He's got a passion for rescue missions.
Can you finish the article with this accent? It would be
Do
so
my
cool.
New Zealand accent. I don't think I can, and all my New Zealand friends will punch me in the nose. Anyways, let's find out more about Jason Lang's rescue mission. It says he receives an SOS call stating that 20 climbers are stranded in a remote area of the Himalayas. Okay, so it's not just, of course, on Mount Everest that they rescue people. There's lots of other mountains in that area. Some people are climbing, some people are just hiking around, but all of those people could be in danger. And when you're in danger, you might shout or signal SOS. That's right, it means save our souls. Or save us, we're in some kind of danger. You might know from the movie Titanic, or reading about Titanic, that was the signal the Titanic was sending out to all the boats in the area to come and rescue us. We hit the ice, we're sinking, Jack and Rose are in the water, what are we gonna do? So they send out an SOS. It's ... ...
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Is that Morse code?
That's what you do. You can do that with a flashlight too. If you're ever on the ground in the woods and there's a plane or people looking for you, flash, 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 flash.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's easy to remember. I think that's why they picked SOS. It doesn't really mean save our souls. They just picked that because it's easy to remember. ... Help, help, help! SOS.
I know how to save myself now.
You do. You don't have to be Jack.
Okay,
You can be Rose and climb on the door and kick Jack off.
They shouldn't do that in Titanic.
She totally did.
Did you?
Watch the movie again. He could fit on the door.
That's true, he could,
He could.
We saw the word stranded earlier. It's an adjective, and it means you are not able to move from the place where you are. Another word for stranded is stuck. You could be stranded in another country if the weather makes it difficult for you to fly, or if you have a flat tire, you'd be stranded.
Wow, so the climbers are stranded, they're stuck. Where are they stuck? It says the climbers are stuck on the cliff of a large glacier. That's not a place you want to be stuck.
Definitely not.
You can't get an Uber.
No? You
No,
can't?
no Ubers
How about a
up
taxi?
there. No taxis, not even our bus.
Chopper?
No, chopper.
Maybe.
You could, not even an MRT, because they're in the middle of nowhere. They're on the cliff of a large glacier. I want to go home. A cliff is basically something we find in nature, in geography, in the land. If you've ever driven down the east coast of Taiwan, I'm thinking like Hualien down to Taidong. You'll find a lot of areas where the road is here and the land drops very, very quickly, and then there's land down here, but there's this big rock wall. That is a cliff, basically. You don't want to fall off a cliff. You might go to places and people dive off cliffs into the water, into the ocean. We've seen that on TV. Very dangerous because cliffs are high places with fast drops, and of course you can get hurt if you fall off a cliff anywhere. For example, we could say the cliff divers of Acapulco are very famous all around the world.
Cool.
These tall men or skinny men who jump from tall places into water and have swimming suits that don't move.
Wow.
I always wondered how they did that. Anyways, let's get back to the article. What's a glacier?
A glacier is a large piece of ice that moves slowly down a mountain.
It's a frozen river.
Is it a river?
It's a frozen river.
Okay. Our article continues to say temperatures are below freezing.
Oh my gosh.
That means less than 0.
It's very cold.
It's negative.
Yes, it's minus something degrees.
And they are without food or shelter.
No shelter. No 7-Elevens, nothing.
No. Shelter refers to a place where you can get protection from the weather.
Like a tent. They didn't plan to be out there overnight. They didn't bring food. They don't have a tent. They could get very cold, very hungry, and die. And as the article says, if they aren't rescued soon, they will likely all die. You could also say they will all likely die. You could phrase it that way as well. Basically, it means they're in a very serious situation. A few hours, they might be okay, but if they have to stay there overnight, it could be bad. Some of them could die.
It's an emergency.
So let's go get them.
Okay, our article says, after receiving the news, Jason springs into action. Let's take a break to watch our shortcut for you to learn more about the phrase spring into action.
Boing.